have Maisie and Dante with us talking about the Rocky Horror Show.
You keep saying that, the Rocker Horror Show.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say rocker instead of Rocky.
Yeah.
They're like Rocky.
Cast all grandmas.
We're rocking. We're rocking.
I keep saying rocker. I don't know why I keep saying rocker, but
it's a rockin' musical.
Right, yeah. Rocky Horror Show happening Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So when you guys were, and either of you can answer this, when you guys were making your, or are in your role, how do you guys make it unique to what you're trying to do? I mean, make your own spin to it. It's been around, this production's been around for a long period of time. It's hard to keep it fresh, you know, so how do you guys go about that? What's your approach when you're in your zone and you're like, I know I want this to be in the show?
Yeah, I think finding the wonderful cast that I found, and I'm very lucky that I've gotten to work with my peers, so I know what a lot of these people can do and are capable of, but I have a cast who is so willing to go above and beyond and make crazy choices and do these crazy splits and dips and all sorts of things, and I think that's so important for making it out of the box and catching your eye, because we get so used to playing the same sort of scenes, because it is so easy to just recycle, but I wanted to spin it a little bit and make it a little bit different.
I mean, especially when you're doing a show that's been done consecutively for how many years and across so many theater companies too. I mean, people know the show, so I feel like it's kind of fun then to look at those places that you can put your own twist, and that comes in the costumes and in the themes and in the choreography. And something that I love so much about Northern Michigan University's productions, and I've seen this across multiple shows, not just Rocky Horror, is that the director, they find their own setting. They kind of put their own personal history and ties into this story, and I think that's part of what makes, you know, a great director and a great production. And you two being students at Northern Michigan University, I know you're a recent graduate. I'm curious about your time at Northern Michigan University and how you were able to maybe shape some of the shows that you did, and how those shows maybe also shaped your time at NMU.
Yeah, I loved my time at NMU. I was in many different productions, whether it be plays or musicals, but the community there is so tight-knit and everyone is so committed to having a polished final product, and we all kind of become like a little family, because it is, you know, you're there so late, you're in all these classes together, it's this small little community, but it's a really beautiful thing, and I've learned so much about myself, and I've learned the most from working on this production and working with Dante and everybody. It's just been a blast.
Yeah. And I've seen you take on different roles on the stage too. Like, I'm thinking of you as the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. So you've had different roles in the productions at NMU. How's your experience been like?
It's been amazing. Yeah. I came from Texas. I didn't do too many productions before coming here. I got here and I got to work with various directors. And different professors, so that's been really fun. You get to, like, with each person you get to get a different experience, a different style, so that's really fun. You get to see the different takes on classics and traditionals and put yourself into the shoes of the characters and put yourself in a world of the performance, and that's really been cool. So.
Yeah.
How do you guys plan to handle the energy from viewers? You know, I mean, this is a learning it right now. This is apparently a fantastic production. It's been going on for many years. You know, you guys are doing it, putting your own spin to it. How do you guys manage or plan to manage the energy from viewers when they watch it on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? You know, how do you plan to keep your actors in check, make sure that, like, they don't get out of character while they're on stage, make sure they stay in the moment? Like, how do you guys plan to keep that together? Make sure that their dancing is good, you know, don't miss a step, like, you know, stay cool, you know?
Yeah. They are very well prepared, I will say. So there are call-outs that have been created over the many years. It is the 50th anniversary of Rocky Horror this year. Very exciting.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So all throughout those years, audience members have created little callbacks to say after the main actors' lines, mostly. And it's unlike anything you'll ever kind of experience. To me, it's very much more like a rock concert with the energy of the crowd. And I think they're very much ready for that. And I've prepared them for that because the audience will just be screaming at all times.
And a lot of the time, as like performers, like we already get adrenaline from the audience. However, like we do this thing which makes Northern so special. We have invited dress rehearsals where we invite our department and everybody comes in and like we get that surge of energy from them before we open it up to everyone outside. So that's been really fun. They've been preparing us with all of the call outs and everything. So that's been really cool. We've been rehearsing with all of that, but yeah. I don't know, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
You never know until you're there. So.
Exactly.
I'm also curious about what the limitations are to the audience participation, because I know historically with Rocky Horror, there's people throwing actual things onto the stage, but it's a really nice theater. Forrest Roberts, I take it you probably want to keep it clean.
Yes. We do actually have prop bags that we are selling.
Exciting.
Yes, which is very exciting, but you cannot, unfortunately, bring in your own props because there was a tradition of throwing certain food items, and that's just a little difficult to clean up. So I've set up something for the seniors this year for their showcase coming up, and they're going on lots of trips. So it is a fundraiser for the seniors of the BFA class, and so we're selling little bags starting at $5 at the 10:30 shows, so that'll be very exciting. There's things to throw on certain lines. You get to use a glow stick during the song. There's a light over at the Frankenstein place, so it makes you feel even more a part of the show on top of the call-outs.
It really is a unique show in that way, in the way that the audience is a character itself. Almost.
It is, yes.
I know like an iconic facet of the Rocky Horror Show is the time warp.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's do the time warp again. I know John loves to dance, but that is not
so
that
you
is
have
not
moves.
the time
You have
warp,
moves.
John.
Okay.
I was hoping maybe you could teach us a couple of steps.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Wonderful. Well, you can learn the time warp with us too. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll do that when we come back. Put on your dancing shoes, everybody.